Hi guys, hi there, how are all of you? I hope you all are fine. Well, my name is Yusuf and I'm back on Yusuf Reacts. Well guys, today I'm back again with a very interesting movie review for you people. Well, the movie review that I'm gonna be giving you off is gonna be the Adam Project. Now over here you guys would be, really having a lot of things going on in your mind. Adam Project, well basically if I talk about Ryan Gosling, basically the thing that he does is what? This is the thing that he does at his best, and the thing that he does as best is this, that whenever he personifies a particular character, he just makes or brings that thing back to life. Now over here the most important thing that we guys are going to be talking about is going to be what? This movie, and the reason that I have opted for it is what? Most of the time we guys are really fascinated, and even if I talk about Hollywood all in all, we can clearly see that the main focus or the main target that they often tend to have is time traveling. But whenever we talk about the movies that are related to time traveling are only focusing on that particular part. But the thing that we come across as far as this movie is concerned is this, that we see time travel, but time travel is done for a particular cause that is there. And that particular cause is what? That particular cause is not only something that is related to the emotions of that particular character, but at the same time it is related to another very important thing that is there. So if we discuss and if we talk about it, we can really come to know that there are a lot of things that are really needed to be discussed over here. The storyline of this movie, if I discuss that up, the storyline of this movie is this, that there is a 12-year-old boy who is mourning his father's death, and he is obviously being raised by his mother up. His mother, someone who was extremely close to his father, and his sudden death is something that she just cannot, take, and she just cannot go along with it. She just cannot move on. To top it up, that 12-year-old boy is also so frustrated with himself and on each and everything that is there, that he all tends to take out all his frustration on his mother. That anger, that rage that he possesses in himself, he takes it out on his mother, eventually makes their relationship extremely bad. And then we come across a particular part or a scene in which the starting of it has to happen, that he's there and suddenly he's alone because of the fact his mother obviously has to work so that she can feed both of them up. So he's at home and suddenly he witnesses something at his backyard. Eventually when he goes, he tends to see that there is a particular pilot who is hiding in his garage. Eventually he tends to realize that that pilot is his own self when he's going to be grown up. So eventually that 12-year-old boy and this grown-up version of him is something that is again a very important twist that eventually tends to pop up. Now the time travel that was done by his older half was not done to meet him. It was done for a particular purpose and a cause, and that was to save his wife from getting or going on a particular mission from where she could never come back. So he really misses her up and he really wants to bring her back, and that was the basic thing that was there. But at the same time he wanted to stop his father from building such a machine that could do time travel. So eventually that is the storyline of it, and this is how things eventually tend to move on. So this is from where the twist starts off. Now the most important thing that is there is this, that both of them, the younger one, 12-year-old him, and the older him, they both cannot go along because both of them have different priorities. That 12-year-old kid has a different version and this one has a different version. One is more attracted towards the father, the other one is more attracted towards the mother, because the younger version thinks that his father's death is something that he really cannot overcome, and the older version feels what he had in the form of his mother, he let it go and she had to suffer all the agony and the pain that was there. Now the most important thing which tends to happen is this, when they eventually get a chance to meet their father, and when they eventually get a chance to meet their father, they want him to save his life and not do that thing, but eventually first they destroyed that particular machine and stuff. Now after that the father has a choice. He can take a decision that he can go, or he can stop or prevent that particular accident that tend to happen which took his life. But his father chooses what? His father chooses this thing up, that instead of going on for that particular thing, he let nature do what it is, and if he's destined to die, then he should die in that thing. And then we come across the particular lady that he went for, his wife. She also tends to die in the particular verge of saving that particular mission that was there. And now, because of the fact she's dead, so he feels this thing up, that now going back into the future, he would not be able to see her again. But eventually he comes across her, and that is something which is there. So all in all, if I talk about it, this movie had the element of emotion. At the same time, it had the most fascinating element of time travel, and this was something that has always been a huge cause for humans. I hope you guys like the review on Adam Project. I want you people to show your support. Thank you very much for your time, guys. Take care. Bye.